So.
We're working. On a holiday where I blow a lot, get it in. Let's get it. Under the grace, do what we gotta do. Let's get it, baby. September 13th. Here we come.
So, Terence "Bud" Crawford and Canelo Alvarez might have just had their secrets exposed in their new league sparring footage. Yeah, you heard that right. What started as whispers online quickly turned into wildfire after a clip surfaced that allegedly shows Crawford and Canelo going at it behind closed doors. Fans are going crazy trying to break down every punch, every slip, every counter, because this footage could change everything we thought we knew about their upcoming fight. The boxing world is torn apart right now. Half of Twitter is saying Bud completely schooled Canelo in that gym session, while the other half swears Canelo's power was on full display. So, what's the truth? Was this a real leak or just another stage stunt to stir the pot? And more importantly, what does it tell us about who's really ready for war when they finally touch gloves? Let's break it down. The clip itself, it's grainy, but here's what it supposedly shows. Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez locked in what looks like a heated sparring session at a private gym in Vegas. You can see Canelo in his trademark red gear, working that high guard, while Crawford's doing his usual thing, switching stances mid-exchange, bouncing in and out of range like he's playing chess while Canelo's throwing bombs. Fans swear they saw Crawford land a crisp counter right, followed by a slick step-around hook that actually backed Canelo up. And let me tell you, Twitter went absolutely insane with slow-mo replays and hot takes within minutes.
Stay in Canelo's ass a little early on. Put Canelo behind, right? Even if it's 3 out of the first 4 rounds. Because when Canelo has to fight, okay, when Canelo has to step it up, after 7 rounds, he starts to fade a little bit. We've seen that with Bivol. We've seen it in a lot of his fights with Triple G. You know, when Canelo could control the fight and the ring generalship, like, yeah, he could fight 12 rounds pretty good. But when Canelo gets pushed early on in the fight, he starts to fade muscle endurance-wise. So if I was Crawford, I would kind of stay in his ass a little bit on, you know, the early rounds and make him have to play catch-up in rounds 3, 4, 5. And then by round 7, that's where, you know, he could really step it up.
Some are saying Bud exposed Canelo, while others are convinced Canelo was just playing around, saving his real weapons for fight night. But here's where it gets juicy. In another clip, Canelo digs into Crawford's body with that signature liver shot, and you can literally see Bud flinch for a second. That single punch alone had Canelo fans spamming "easy KO incoming" all over the timeline. Now here's the million-dollar question. Is this footage legit? Because if it is, then somebody from inside either camp is breaking major rules. Sparring is sacred. What happens behind those closed gym doors is supposed to stay there. That's the code. Trainers, sparring partners, even videographers all know you don't leak this stuff. Unless, of course, it's meant to be leaked.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. A lot. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
Think about it. Canelo's camp is notorious for keeping things on lock. Terence Crawford's team, same deal. If this clip got out, it's either a rogue insider looking for clout or a straight-up marketing move to build even more hype for a fight that already has the whole world watching.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only, hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
And honestly, with the way boxing is right now, nothing surprises me. Leaked footage might just be the new press conference.
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And you
I
know
fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You
Since
mention me
2002.
one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
It's gonna
you.
be me.
I don't
And
care
you
about
will-
nobody else.
And you will see that day.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same shit everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them. Stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next.
Let's be real. This fight has been hyped up like crazy, and a lot of that has to do with Turki Alalshik and his vision to make Crawford versus Canelo the fight of the year. The Saudi boss has been pouring serious money into this promotion, and you can tell.
You said many times now that you don't want any more of these Tom and Jerry fights where one fighter is chasing the other one. What is your plan to kind of stop these fights?
We will not have him anymore. This is the first thing. The second, we will have in this fight and the next fight bonus for KO.
From the world tours to the insane production at the press conferences, everything has been designed to feel bigger than boxing. It feels like a global event. And you already know, when Turkey's involved, it's not just about the fight in the ring, it's about the entire spectacle. He wants the whole world talking. And guess what? He's getting exactly that.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
The press conferences have been nothing short of explosive. We've seen pushing, shoving, heated words exchanged, you name it.
Live only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Crawford's team trying to get in Canelo's face. Canelo's camp firing right back. Security having to step in multiple times just to keep things from boiling over.
I always try to respect my opponents, and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Al-Rashid told him, you need to do something, and he did. He did, and now before I respect his word because he say, oh, I'm not gonna let somebody to tell me what I need to do, and he did. So, but you know me. I respect everybody, but if you with me, so it's gonna be different.
Terence, is that true? Did Turki Al-Rashid ask you to spice things up?
Turkey didn't ask me to do nothing. I didn't touch him.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of.
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of and you're gonna find that out. As you seen, the last press conference.
We'll see.
When I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you're fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th,
And you know the cameras were loving it because every clip goes viral within minutes. It's not just two fighters going to war, it's two empires clashing. And their teams are doing everything possible to keep all eyes locked on them.
Come on, yeah, get it, 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 get it. Come on, yeah, move out the way, 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 yeah. What you got? Yeah, 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 what you got? Yeah.
So, this sparring session could very well be a part of all the promo. But let's assume for a second this sparring is real. What does it actually show us? For starters, Crawford's timing is no joke. Even against a bigger, stronger Canelo, he looked comfortable slipping shots and countering sharp. That switch hitting ability of his is something no fighter has fully solved yet, and if he can use it against Canelo, it changes everything.
I don't gotta knock him out to beat him. You know, he's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before. You know, so everybody, you know, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that's not the approach that, you know, we take in this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terence, you've said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
I didn't say if I win.
Okay.
I said when I win.
When you win. Well, with that, you know, what is Terence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo?
Listen, I already said it. I'm on that mountain. Ain't nothing less to.
But on the flip side, Canelo's power is real. You could see the way Bud respected those body shots. Canelo doesn't even have to land clean to make you think twice about your output.
I don't respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Rashid told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And you know, like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off. Yeah. So.
If Bud slows down even a little from those liver hooks, the fight could tilt heavily in Canelo's favor by the middle rounds. This is exactly why fans are calling it a skills versus size war. Crawford's got the IQ, the speed, the versatility. Canelo's got the experience, the chin, and the power. And this little sparring clip just poured gasoline on that debate. The reactions have been priceless. You had legends like Roy Jones Jr. weighing in on the fight, and with the sparring clip making rounds on the internet, the pros only had even more to say. Fans, completely divided. Crawford diehards are convinced the footage proves he can handle Canelo's pressure. Meanwhile, Canelo's army is pointing to every slow-motion replay of that body shot like it's evidence for the knockout already being signed, sealed, and delivered.
He might be even stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well that he might do really well in there. So look,
You fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Obviously, it's weight.
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Yeah. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. Yeah. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard. Yeah. And you can see the strength. You know, when I was fighting against Crawford, I didn't think Crawford was that strong, but when he kind of moved me around a little bit, he is very strong as well. So look, yeah. But why does he need to give that much weight? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go up and fight Canelo?
Even Jake Paul hopped on the bandwagon. Love him or hate him, you know Jake's going to make sure he's part of the conversation. Another layer this footage adds to the hype is the conversation about size. Canelo's fought as high as light heavyweight, while Bud has only just recently dominated at welterweight. Watching them trade in that clip really put the difference into perspective.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you pushed for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Yeah, Crawford looks sharper and faster, no surprise there. But you can't ignore how physically thick and grounded Canelo is. The man looks like he's carved out of stone compared to Bud's leaner frame. That's the X factor everyone's talking about. Can Bud's skill really neutralize that kind of size and strength? Or is this just a case of him being a smaller guy stepping into dangerous waters? Here's a hot take. What if this leak was intentional mind games? Imagine Crawford's team dropping a clip where he looks slick just to plant seeds of doubt in Canelo's head.
Bud is one of those guys. He just locks in. Especially when you doubt him. So yeah, it's a really interesting matchup. I think of it more from psychological than anything, because on paper it's like, yeah, but he's a super middleweight. He went up 3. Now Terence is going up 3 weight classes. He had a little trouble with Majima. So on paper it's like, yeah, of course it's Canelo. But when you think about it from a psychological standpoint, it's like, I don't know, man. Bud's different.
Or flip it. Maybe Canelo's camp let it slide to show that body shot landing, making Bud second-guess himself every time he feels a dig to the ribs. In boxing, the fight starts way before the bell rings, and whoever dropped this footage might just be trying to win the mental game early.
You have to be relentless. You have to never let off the gas, never stop, never quit. Never allow anyone to talk you out of the dream, the vision, and ideas. And understand that for every level, there's another devil. It is the devil's job to create challenges, issues, and conflicts, insecurities, fear, because he wants to put you to a test. But I can tell you now, I piss the devil off every day because I just don't stop. And the devil is so mad. This fucking guy, doesn't matter if he gets sick, it doesn't matter what happens to his money or his finances, every time he gets out of his bed and he's on a mission to get it done. And as you begin to look at your life,
at the end of the day, whether this footage is 100% real, partially staged, or straight up fake, one thing's clear. The hype for Crawford versus Canelo is at an all-time high. The debate is hotter than ever, and the fight hasn't even happened yet. So, what did you see in that footage? Was Bud really getting the better of Canelo? Or was Canelo just cruising and holding back? Drop your takes in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Fight Field. I'll catch you in the next video.